issue with that. The other dating sim that this developer made, according to howlongtobeat.com, took about 2 hours, and we're already at the 2 hour mark for this game, and I don't feel like we're anywhere near finishing it, so we'll see. Bunch of Oberon lately, 4.9. Hey, that's good, because they're coming after your boy Wukong with the old Nerf bat. Pablo says, no. I can't wait. Wukong is just dummy too strong. I'll turn the music down just a scotch. Alright. Oberon is fantastic. I feel like Oberon is quite balanced. Yeah, dude, you used Wukong for literally like 8 months. I'm not sure you can say that. You literally redeemed like 30, like, use Wukong. And I'm just like, I don't want to use Wukong. Wukong's not my flavor at all. Apparently he's everybody else's flavor, though. I mean, if you looked at that, like, Warframe usage chart, like, he was so far, like, into the, like, most used column, it was wild. After breakfast, you head to the hot tub by yourself to clear your head. Yesterday was, in short, a lot. Before you get there, though, something catches your attention. You hear that? Who are you addressing? Me? Well, yeah, I guess. That is okay, right? I might be pursuing a relationship with one of these 4 fine killers, but it feels like the person who I'm getting to know the most is you, narrator. Oh, no! Oh. This just confirms to me that the narrator is a romanceable option in this game. It's only okay in so much as it serves to illustrate that you've lost your mind, seeing as how I'm not real at all. I don't buy it. I don't buy it. Yeah, I heard it this time. I think it's coming from behind the pool shed. No, stick it in the... That's out of pocket. I don't think I can say that. No, stick it in there. A little more. Oh, yes, that's it. Yes. Oh, Dwight. This is out of pocket. Claudette, how does that feel? Intense, says Dwight. Claudette, nice. Yeah, that feels right, Dwight. This is uncomfortable. Narrator, you got that right. You got that right. No, now I want you to take that and put it right. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Just like that. Exactly like this is out of pocket. This is... I swear I had no idea that these two even do whatever it is they're doing. Sure. I love that I called it that this is behavior's heterosexual couple. We love that for them. I'm afraid to look. I'm afraid to look. Please say something so they know you're close by and can hear everything. Oh, wow. Look at this super cool bottle of Trickster brand suntan lotion someone left by the chair. Anyone know where I can buy some? Claudette, damn it. Come on, a little privacy, please. Dwight is panting, and Claudette has a crazed look in her eyes. Sorry, I didn't know how else to let you know I was here, and that I could hear you, well, you know. No, what? What do you think we were doing? Here's the twist. You were doing, I don't know exactly what you were doing, but it sounded like, fun. You think 2 people trying to find a new way to kill each other in a desperate search to make their own death permanent is fun? That was a twist. Oops. We've got 5 minutes to ourselves every day, and we spend it hoping that we can stab each other in just the right spot that we won't get resurrected. I've come to believe that the key is finding the exact place that we need to bleed out from. And I believe that place is our appendix. Why else would it be there? That is true, Claudette. That is true. The appendix is pretty much useless. Makes sense to me. Claudette, do you actually think we were me and him, Dwight? Dwight, you don't have to laugh that hard. They get it. They? We like the non-gendered pronouns. We like that. Claudette laughs even harder. Got him! Got him! My life is a nightmare, and yet somehow it has never been worse than right now. Oh, Claudette, let's go, lover boy. I noted all of our entry wounds, and the 5 minutes is up anyways. Good luck, Francois. You're gonna need it. And hey, if you figure out how to escape this island, please make sure your ghost tells us how. Absolutely. Oh. I would say convenient, if anything. Well, you definitely won't go back to using them, that's for sure. That was both a comedy and a tragedy. Cragmity. Hate it. Shut up, I like it. Anyways, where were we? Oh, yeah. You're heading to the hot tub by yourself to clear your head. Yesterday was, in short, a lot. So far, today has been exhausting, too. But you've dedicated to achieving a true, centered sense of calm. No drama, no bullshit, just soaking up the sun in a heated pool. Today you're on a date with you. Oh, I like that. I want to be on a date with me. The ocean. We love the ocean. Who would make the first move? And aside from that disturbing thought, all is going according to plan until a shadow blocks your precious sun. Spiky-tipped, like a palm tree, is bending over to screw with you. Oh, is it Trickster? Is it Trickster? But there's no tree there. It's the Trickster! Hey, babe. Out of pocket immediately. Breakfast was weird, huh? Everyone just getting up and announcing how they were feeling. Yeah, that is true. Trickster definitely gives me vibes of somebody who's like... He also watches like alpha, like How to Be an Alpha and like Pickup Artist.
This game is fucking borked, dude. Are you out of your mind? But are you kidding me?
He watches like the Pickup Artists on TikTok, but he also watches like Finance Bro like TikTok, and definitely thinks that he's an entrepreneur. Like, he is an entrepreneur in his like Instagram handle for sure. Oh, I'm waiting on State of Decay. Where you at? That's a great question, my man. That's a great question, man. You're gonna be waiting. You're gonna be waiting a long time. As soon as you said you were gonna be out of town, I was like, yeet. I'll wait for next week. I don't know what that is, Slenderman. I have the Zeramin stuff has been such a wild disappointment. I haven't played any of the Zeramin stuff, and frankly, there's nothing in the Zeramin stuff that I care about anyway. So I probably won't do it. Not for a long time. The Zeramin stuff has been such a buggy joke. It's literally the Zeramin content across the board has been some of the worst content that DE has ever released. It's buggy. It was wildly overhyped just across the board. And like story-wise, it adds nothing to, like, there's no interesting characters. It adds nothing to the storyline as we understand it. It's just, hey, it's a prelude to the very paradox, except not really, because it's actually post New War, which the very paradox isn't post New War. Yeah, that's fine. I'm glad that it's not buggy anymore, but it was when it was launched, and literally stopped playing Warframe for 6 weeks because of it. It's left that bad of a taste in my mouth. I truly can't be bothered. What's that about? Some forced kind of check-in with the group? I don't like it. Fishy. Kind of lazy. Whatever, though. Breakfast is dumb. No one should eat before noon or after 4 p.m. He also seems like the kind of guy who, like, does health and fitness, but, like, really toxic, not actually healthy. Like he does, like, the hardcore juice cleanses that are, like, drink nothing but vinegar for 3 days and you'll feel great. And you're actually, like, it's just not healthy and advisable at all. Yeah, I do intermittent fasting. You've seen my abs, by the way. That is true. That is true. Maybe you can see them later in my private stage on the other island. You know, IP Island, where all the Hollywood celebs hang out. If you play your cards right, I'll give you a private show. Catch you around. His abs are pretty amazing. You gotta give him that. And the blow-up bat, threatening but adorable, makes for an interesting silhouette. Genius design. He's a psychopath, just like the rest of them. You don't gotta give him anything, and he's not best friend, and we're not best friends. Just because we did a little talk about doing a little talking, it's not an open invitation to go smashing the fourth wall every 5 seconds. Narrator, you've been literally smashing the fourth wall since we started playing this game. 1000%. Somebody's breaking the fourth wall. It's not Francois. Sorry. Okay, now that that guy is gone and we've got some ground rules established that we're definitely going to abide by, it's time to lay back, take in some deep, slow breaths, and cue somebody else. Nope, another shadow. These people will not leave you alone. Well, you are the hot new thing. Let's see who it is this time. Oh, Hunty Mommy! Let's go! For those of you who weren't here last night for the first half, we are trying to romance the Huntress. Because she is absolutely the best choice. And I will not be taking any criticism on that at this time. Ah, yes, Huntress. That makes sense. You two have gotten pretty cozy. That is true. We should get out of here. I know a place that's quiet and out of the way. No one will be able to hunt us. I mean, hear us there. All right, Huntress. Doesn't that sound intriguing? But immediately a flood of worry floods your brain. Immediately a flood of worry floods your brain. Should you pack a picnic, bring a swimsuit, a pocket knife? You decide to bring as much as you can. You may need to make a run for it at some point, and you should come prepared. But of course, you washed up on this island with nothing but your clothes on your back, so you've got nothing to gather. Are you really ready for this? I mean, they call her the Huntress, not the Hugtress. Well, maybe not after this. You look up at this towering goddess, trying to form a sentence, when suddenly, before you can decide whether to go off with her, the trapper interjects. I truly, truly hate the trapper. Truly. The trapper. I demand that you reconsider. Why settle for a bunny with a hatchet when you can have everything you've ever wanted? Bitch, maybe I want the bunny with the hatchet. You muscle-headed ingrate. Tough choice. You weigh your options quickly because you have to... You can only go on one date today, and you also don't want to be hacked to pieces for saying the wrong thing. It's always good to remember that these are all cold-blooded killers. But you know what they say. When life gives you lemons, you make lemonades. No, you burn Lemon's house down with the lemons. All right? Cave Johnson was ahead of his time, and I will not accept any other answer. Sorry, wrong franchise. and then die a horrible, wrenching, writhing death after drinking it because the lemons were poisoned all along. See? These guys... Clever. Clever. Sorry, this island really has me tilted. That is true. That is true. So, who's it going to be? Obviously, it's going to be the Huntress. Obviously, it's going to be the Huntress. It's 4 a.m. for me, but so I couldn't be here. Dude, that sounds like an excuse, though. You know, Slenderman, I wish there was fewer excuses and more being... I'm joking! It's a joke. I'm kidding. Could you imagine just being rude as hell? Just being absolute dickhead about it. Alright, Huntress, obviously. I'm gonna go with Huntress. Whee! Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Forest friend? Ooh. Hold on, let me... What the hell is this? Is that blood on your map? There's 36 achievements for this game? Jeez. Wow. There's 24 hidden achievements. And all of the achievements are very like they're very not descript. They're like funny little like catchphrases instead of actual like useful information. All right, give me 1 second. You and Huntress make your way to a secluded beach house. Your heart thrums in your chest. Don't look it up. Thrums is a real word, I swear. Are the nerves of excitement or terror? Isn't it fun to mix up sexy and horrifying? It's true. Huntress is quiet as a mouse as she guides you through the island forest. You struggle to keep up with her. She moves like a jungle cat. All muscle and silent leaps across thorny bush. She halts suddenly, and you crash into her, having been desperately trying to keep up. You follow her gaze and realize you've arrived, a cabin in the woods. Obligatory in nearly all horror films and stories. You've come here willingly with a fearsome killer. Great job. Roasted. The cabin is cozy, but something feels off about it. You can't quite put your finger on what it is. Hunter stares at you through her bunny mask, cocking her head to the side as if trying to gauge your reaction to her hideout. Are you going to invite me inside? Why do you need an invitation? Are you a vampire? Wouldn't that be a fucking twist? No. Oh. Is it just me, or did Huntress seem a little disappointed? Didn't peg her for a lover of the Fang, but hey, I don't judge. Huntress is actually a big Twilight fan. Come in, let's explore. You follow her inside. It's creepy, rickety, and definitely not up to code, but it has a certain homey charm. You're quite the decorator. She blushes. Indeed, she is. A chandelier made of bones hangs delicately from the foyer ceiling, and a collection of trinkets lines the mantel. Something tells me the people who once owned these things are not of this mortal coil anymore. Could you be the Huntress's next victim? Maybe. I hate that they didn't use the possessive apostrophe correctly, but it's fine. Both forms are technically correct. The thought gives you a wicked thrill. Hey, she's looking at you again. I love I love that the narrator has essentially become my wingman. What do you think of my collection? Let's see. I'm more of a minimalist. It's so much, or I could learn to like this. Let's go non-obtrusive middle ground. I could certainly learn to like this. The whole place, it's quite tactile. There's so much to look at. The organized chaos makes me want to craft things with my hands. I know you'd like it here. You have the eyes of someone who appreciates fine stolen things. It's true. I can't wait to go treasure hunting with you. We could find so many goodies on the island. But first, what do you think of the other killers on the island? I mean, Trickster's pretty out there, but everyone seems like they have interesting backstories and whatnot. A little gossip, huh? What are you playing at, Francois? I don't know what I'm playing at. Cabin in the Woods. Is there having some big demon hand out crowd and just... No. Sounds like you're playing a different game, Slenderman. Huntress considers this for a beat. She seems to have two modes, thoughtful and explosive. You hope that you are never in the splash zone for when the explosive part emerges. Why, are you jealous? Before you can answer, the house begins to shake. Huntress loses her balance on the termite-infested floor and falls in your arms. You're not that mad about it, but before you have time to enjoy taking this moment in... Oh no, it's an attack! A horde of killer crabs invades through the crevices of this poorly constructed cabin. They race at you and Huntress in swarms, clicking their razor-sharp claws at you. You must act quickly. What will you do? Jeez. Well, I'm definitely not going to shield Huntress. She seems more than capable of handling herself against some crabs. I believe a Shashka is a type of weapon. So we'll defend ourselves. We'll do this. You quickly reach out for a Shashka off the wall. Being the highly educated person that you definitely are, you would know that a Shashka is a Russian sword. I was right! Not an umbrella or a can of soda or something like that. Yeah, I'm lasering these choices. Lasering. Back to back with Huntress, you both hack away at the attacking crustaceans. It's our fucking Army of Two moment, baby! I love it. I didn't get the reference, Slenderman. I have no idea what you're talking about. There's nothing, listen to me. There's nothing sexier than when two people go back to back and fight on just a horde of enemies. That is absolutely top tier. You manage to slay the majority of the killer crabs. The ones that you miss go scurrying away back into their hidey holes. The Huntress turns to you with a gaze that is full of passion and intrigue. However, before it bubbles over, she looks away, suppressing this feeling. Is she nervous? She might be. Huntress sits down on a wicker couch and begins cleaning the guts off her hatchet. It's an obligatory scene for every killer. You're just happy to not be the source of what she's wiping off. It's true. I definitely thought there would be a skill check there, but I'm kind of happy that there wasn't. Looks like we're having crab for dinner. Imagine doing the skill checks for the cooking instead of the actual fighting part. She doesn't smile at your joke. She has that ponderous look on her face again. You join her on the couch. Man, sometimes those near-death experiences really get me thinking about what I want in life. I think I'd like to start a family one day. How about you? Oh. See, I think I'm going middle option again because I feel like this is a little too enthusiastic, whereas this is like just the perfect amount of like, yes, I do, but you know, it's gotta feel right. And I feel like this is like definitely the right option. Cabinet, yeah, I've never seen it. Never seen it. Bane might have if Bane is still here. Bane is as we all know, big into horror movies, and definitely doesn't shame people for getting you know, killers mixed up in main characters in horror franchises. Maybe one day with the right person. I mean, it's a life-changing decision. You have to make sure it's right. Huntress smiles coyly. A good answer. I never know what kind of weirdos. You never know what kind of weirdos are out there. That is true. What were you like as a kid? Just going straight, straight to the nitty-gritty. You try to imagine this giantess as a meek child in a puffer coat, wandering about the forest. Huntress chuckles. Her laugh quite cute and soft. I was so innocent. I hunted to survive, and then went back to the cottage, and Mother would tell me stories, and we'd drink tea and imagine a life far away from the woods, somewhere like this. I suppose I finally achieved what she always wanted for me, but since coming here, something feels off. It's beautiful and warm, and everyone is so attractive, like thirst traps galore. But I don't get this. But don't you get the feeling that something is coming for us? Oh no, she's onto you. But onto you about what? Swirling memories rush through your mind. Nightmares? Visions of a dark cloud? Claudette and Dwight's vacant stares that belay some kind of hypnosis? Quick, validate her theory or try and push it off. We'll validate. There's obviously something weird going on in this island. There is going to be like a weird... Like, I feel like the fourth wall's been breaking too much. Like, I feel like there's going to be like a fourth wall thing. Like it's all goofy. So we'll go totally. I think you're onto something. What do you know? How long have you been here? Do you remember anything at all about why you might be here? I've been having these dreams, seeing things. I think we're all serving some kind of greater purpose here. Huntress reveals a strange object that she stole from near the stage where Trickster performs. It's some strange symbol on it. Oh, okay. Truthfully, it doesn't seem that strange to you. It's just a glass bottle. However, the label is interesting. She hands it over to you, but before she can explain her theory, Claudette and Dwight burst in on you and interrupt. We have a dramatic announcement, says Dwight. Claudette, but first, it needs to happen back at the beach. Wow. Wow. You arrive at the beach and realize that you were set up. There's no big announcement after all. What we have here is a good old-fashioned rivalry. Dwight, it's true. Exactly like the voice that you can't... Exactly like that voice that we can't hear and certainly aren't referencing says. This game is fucking borked, dude. Holy shit. I love the... I've seen the kill count on a couple of movies. It's an alright series. I'm not, like, super into it. Because it kind of spoils everything, right? It's, you know, it kind of ruins the movie. And so I've seen a couple of them, and I'm like, I kind of wanted to, like, I wasn't convinced I was interested in the movie, but now that I've seen the kill count for it, I wish I had just seen the movie. So, I'm not interested in that, but thank you. Claudette, we were forced to interrupt your lovely date by another killer. They're here and ready to make you an offer of love that you that you won't be able to deny. Is it going to be Wraith? Because he's the only one who hasn't come on to me yet. Oh, get out of here, Trapper. Fuck you. Jeez. Trapper emerges from the water. Is he in slow motion? He's pure thirst. He's Paul Newman on horseback. He's Denzel on the cover of GQ. Manliness brought to life. What an absolute chode. Alright. Also, was he holding his breath under there the whole time waiting for his cue? That's commitment to the bit if I've ever seen it. I mean, if he's dead, does he technically have to hold his breath? I mean, if we're going by D&D rules, technically undead PCs they can just hold their breath infinitely, so... The Trapper. Heard you spent this day in a quaint cottage. That's cute. How about a quaint mansion? Or better yet, how about one on each continent? Yeah, I'm including Antarctica. I'm really, really rich. And I'm really, really sick of you. Think of how cozy we could get there in a snowy 10-bedroom chateau. One of those pools that are half indoor, half outdoor, but nice and warm throughout. The way you can kill a mama polar bear from outside while watching her cubs cry over her body from the inside. Dude, you're gross. I hate you. Wow, Trapper is the real deal. And by real, I mean... I do mean real, and by deal, I mean evil. It's true. Plus... I really want to hunt for your food for the rest of your life. Oh, plus, do you really want to hunt for your food for the rest of your life? With me, you get it both ways. Savagery and someone to clean up after you. Sounds nice, huh? Ugh, as if. Ugh, as if. God, really bringing back the classics. Clueless reference. We love it here. That life isn't for me, bro. Got him! I'm very impressed you can speak with implied quotation marks. Very cool. Oh my god. This game is so very wild. This guy's a total douche nozzle. Try hard much? It's like it's like the turn of a century Pacific Northwest version of a Wall Street bro. Trust me, it tracks. Fair, to be honest. Patrick Bateman with a huge chip on his shoulder. I wouldn't go with him if he were brandishing a cleaver at you. Oh, fuck, he is. Thanks, but no thanks. Thanks, but no thanks. I'm into a quieter lifestyle. I relish my independence and don't need someone to wipe my butt for me. You run back into the huge arms of Huntress. She hugs you tight, so tight that you think you feel the life leave your body for just a moment, but it hurts so good. I mean, listen, we don't yuck yums here, so more power to you. There we go. You know what? I'm impressed that you stood up to me. I appreciate someone giving me their total honest opinion, even if that opinion makes me want to carve out your liver. And the butt wiping comment, that's not even what I meant by clean up after you. But I'm hiring someone to do that for me the moment I get home. Ugh. Trapper leaves and you turn to Huntress. Walking in slow motion back to the water. It's pretty weird. He's just gonna lay in there all night? Question mark? Shall we continue our date? Yeah, we should. Huntress leads you back to her cabin. You thought you'd remember the way, but it's like the forest completely changed. Nothing is familiar. Better not get lost out here. Can you believe that guy? Classic Trapper. Pulling a move like that? I'm so glad you chose me, though. I don't think we've explored all there is between us yet. She winks a bunny-masked eye and scoops you onto her back. Oh my god. Oh god. If she's about to say, hold on, Spider Monkey, or something to that effect, I'm gonna turn the game off. If there's a Twilight reference coming right now, I'm gonna shit my pants. No! Oh no! Huntress runs through the woods with you on piggyback. The wind ruffles their hair. Animals clear path for your mighty woodswoman who races like the lead from a famous teen vampire drama that is one scene where he calls her a spider monkey. Huntress doesn't call you that. Fuck this whole game, dude. Wow. Ay, 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 ay. Oh, this is a top 10 game for me. This game is 10 out of 10. This is maybe the best $10 I've ever spent. We need a sequel today. Behavior, listen, look at me. Eye contact, look at me. We absolutely need a sequel. All right? We need a sequel. We'll do 4 new killers. All right? You got plenty of original killers. We'll do 4 new killers. It'll be great. You can do, you can do artist. You can do, artist, hillbilly, blight maybe. Blight could be cool. Twins. That'd be kind of weird, but like maybe. You know, some people are into MILFs. Not the craziest thing. All right. Unbelievable. Whee! Eventually, she gently lowers you to the ground, and you take in your surroundings. A wooded clearing in the forest. Huntress prances about like a deer in a meadow. I like to come here sometimes to clear my head and hack up a few cute woodland creatures. Foxes are my favorite to slaughter. They think they're so cute and sly, but I see right through them. They're just assholes. Great with hot sauce. Huntress hears rustling and darts off to find its source, crouched down low like an animal. Now you're alone in the middle of the forest. Which way did you come again? No idea. Your sense of direction is all off. A melfluid... Ooh, I'm not even going to try to pronounce that word. Voices floats through the air, landing upon your ears like syrupy honey. Come find me. Repeat the instructions? Oh, it's... Okay. Yep. It's the minigame instructions. Nope, I'm ready. Oh, that was a challenging minigame. We'll give them that. I did not know that's what they meant by sometimes you won't be able to see the actual skill check bar. That's good to know. I'll take it. I'll take it. Listen, successes are successes. Ooh. All right. Oh God, it's so fast. Oh. Oh. Okay. I think we passed. You boop Huntress on the shoulder when you find her. She high fives you. You're trying to date this young lady or just bro down all day. You're so good at hiding. I'm having a real blast. Thanks. It says it takes 10,000 hours of practice to get good at something. Hey, they do say that. That was fun, huh? I keep trying to just relax and have a good time, but it's really hard for me. Anytime I let my guard down, something terrible happens. Oh, wow. Wow. I don't know if being that forward is the play right now. Let's go. Oh man, this seems like it's too much. It's too much. Like what? Sometimes I find young girls in the wood, perfect little angels that need my protection. But if I turn my back for a moment, they wind up dying. That got dark. And you feel Huntress wouldn't admit this to just anyone. Oh look, Claudette and Dwight are back. Of course they are. Okay, we swear we're here for a good reason this time. Sure. Yeah, no one is manipulating us this time. It's just time for dinner. Come get some grub. Perfect. What a fun day you've been having. You can see it's written all over your face. You're shining. And that's not just the remaining anxiety sweat from spending an afternoon courting a psycho killer. No, you're really feeling this whole romantic experience. Don't worry. I'll keep your dirty little secrets. But enough gentle ribbing. It's time for you to get back to business. All of the appetizing singles are arriving for dinner, including Trickster. Wraith is here too. We're not going to do the gag where we all cram on screen at the same time again. So just believe me, they're all here. And they're all just as sexy and demented as you remember them. With your love on the line, everyone has to be very careful not to offend you by saying the wrong thing. Congrats, by the way, on getting this far. I'm as surprised as you are that these 4 are falling for you. No, not because of your personality, because you just met them yesterday. Listen, Francois works quickly. He is quite a catch. However, since Spirit seems to be the biggest long shot to end up holding onto your heart, she throws caution to the wind and speaks up. Oh, man. It's a pretty small consolation prize for being the least loved killer on Murder Island. But hey, letting them have this one moment in the spotlight is the least you can do. And heaven knows they won't do any better than that. Clearly, I need to do a little bit more on the to be part of this group, or I'll be alone forever. However, I don't eat. I like being alone, so I'll take all that. So I take all that back. I don't care what the group has for dinner, as long as we start with shrimp cocktail. I saw a movie once where the ghosts turned shrimp cocktail into a haunted synchronized dance, and I'm still working on how they did it. You mean beetle? Francois, stop them from saying it. Beetle shrimp? The most rare and delicious type of shrimp? Beetle shrimp? Is that a new species? Because I've hunted many beetles and many shrimp and never heard of beetle shrimp. Of course you haven't. Like Spirit says, they've got hypnotic power. Anyone who sees them soon forgets. Also, something to do with dancing? I wasn't going to say anything that dumb. No, I was going to say... Shoo! Excuse you, Francois. You were saying, Trapper? You've done all you can. I appreciate it. I'm going to have to narrate us out of this somehow. Hold on. Are you afraid we might accidentally recite some spell and conjure a ghost? Because I hate to break it to you, but it's a bit late for that. And then a giant osprey swooped down and dropped his severed head on the table, distracting everyone. Trapper? Hey, I've never seen this particular severed head before. What? This time I'm being honest. Sorry, not my finest work, but something had to be done. I've got to be careful about which cultural references we get mixed up with is all. Perfect. Dinner will be served shortly, but certain power brokers would like to know about your day. Would you like to share your thoughts with the rest of the group? You had an interesting day, that's for sure. But how would you describe it to the others? Say too much or too little, and it could affect your standing with the group. Okay, but just don't sit there and say nothing. Nothing is not an option. Oh, man. This seems like a private conversation that should not be spoken about. So we're definitely going to go tell them of your brush with death. This seems like the perfect, like, fun story that I think everyone would appreciate. Today was nuts. We went to Huntress's secret cabin and killer crabs attacked us. It's true. I'd fall asleep tonight to the delicious sound of crunching crustaceans. That would never happen on my yacht. Yeah, fuck you, Trapper. Your yacht would sink. I grind them up. Much more satisfying ways to kill crabs. At least those kinds of crabs. I have a little comb for the others. Dwight and Claudette bring out dinner. Everyone eats in silence. No one trusts anyone now, and they're all very tired. Oh, wait, sorry. No, that's a dreary supernatural horror. That's a dreary supernatural horror thriller set in the Antarctic, not a charming parody dating sim set in an undisclosed tropical paradise. Bony apple teat. Don't you mean bon? No, almost everything we serve has a lot of bones in it, even the vegetables. Impossible to avoid on this island. Incredible. Everyone eats without speaking. Tensions are rising, both of the sexual and deadly variety. When everyone finishes, Dwight and Claudette come back to clean the table. They linger around you as they pick up your plate, take your napkin, and dust crumbs off the table. I just got a message from my wife. Okay. Oh. I will hydrate for you, Slenderman. What would you like to say to the servants? Thank them or ignore them. Oh, I'm going to thank them. I'm not going to be rude. Your top-notch service is much appreciated. Everyone, if you'd be so kind as to follow us to the fire pit, we'd greatly appreciate it. We've been told something as big is going to happen. Something that will change everything. You can go willingly or you can go unwillingly. You have no choice, tough cookies. Did you have a choice on how you said that, dweeb? God. The Trapper is just, like, not endearing at all. Like, I will never play this game as and Romance Trapper. It's ridiculous. Yes, and I immediately regret how I did. The spirit. Good. Something needs to change around here. Fire is rebirth. Huntress. Fire illuminates the soul. The Wraith. I hope the fire isn't too smoky. Smoke hurts my eyes. I have pretty sensitive eyes. I'm also horribly afraid of it. The fire, I mean. Not my eyes. Because of childhood trauma involving fire. Oh, he's such a little cutie pie. Finally, everyone starts moving towards the fire pit. If only to get away from Wraith's complaining. Fair. You take a seat on a comfortable log, feeling the fire's heat against your skin, and wait for other killers to take their places, wondering who will want to tell a story this time. Will narrator tell a story? I bet you've got a stunningly creative mind. Hey, you think, are you allowed to simply place thoughts in my mind like this? Doesn't seem fair. Everyone makes their way in, but something unexpected happens. Nothing happens. Something almost always happens, seems to happen here, but nothing is probably not a good sign. Oh, whew, goodness, the whole lineup. Oh, cool, now everyone is looking at you. So, you know, do something. Should I pick someone to tell a story? Should we play charades? Boggle? Oh, well, we were actually thinking, why don't you tell us a story? Wraith points his spine and skull staff thingamajig at you. You duck out of the way of this. Who knows what that thing can do? Probably shoots lasers. It'd be a nice addition. Try not to bore us. We're just very interested in you. Don't speak for me, Huntress. Spirit is spicy. Now you can't tell if you're warmed by the fire or if it's the nerves heating up. I know that the fire is right here, but maybe if we stop talking about it all the time, we can start to pretend like it's not here and doesn't, you know, threaten to burn us alive. He's not supposed to hear me. Get out of here, Wraith. Francois was about to make an important decision about telling the story. Yeah, we'll tell a story. Fuck it. Sure, I'm game to tell a story. Here comes the trickster. Hope it's a mystery. Okay. What type of story do you want me to tell? Oh, not a mystery at all. Okay. Let's do romance. I'll tell a romantic story. About two lovers who take poison together and die foaming at the mouth. Or about two strong hunters who meet when they both try to bludgeon the same wily Wolverine. Not quite. It's about my parents. They met at a party in college. He was hosting. She'd been dragged there by some friends. They couldn't have been more different, and yet as the night went on, they were drawn to each other. She made fun of his taste in music, and he took an interest in her major, women's studies. They were married within 2 months. Bit soon to know if you're going to trust someone, don't you think? It's so sweet. Oh. Exactly. I learned a lot about love from them. If you know, you know. Some people don't need years to get acquainted with their partner. It's true. Love could spark with a mere look across the campfire. Now that you've got your attention, each killer's furiously attempting to catch your eye from across the fire pit. Just 4 killers, just like... Look at me, 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 look at me. Oh, we'd love to see it. Except for Trickster, who has wandered over to the bar and is loudly playing his own music on headphones to drown you out. Oh, man, listen. Trickster is peak toxic masculinity. Okay, that was not a very good story. I don't mean to insult you, but it was actually quite bad. Sorry, this narrator keeps it real. We can't just end there. So who else wants to hear a story from tonight? You look from killer to killer, trying to decide who might be the most entertaining. We're obviously gonna go Huntress again, because I'm picking favorites and I'm committed to the position. Huntress, you seem raring to go. Let's hear from you. Sure thing. My neck of the woods isn't wanting for horrifying mythology. Mother once told me a story of a young man who was traveling back home after the war. Which war? Doesn't matter. I just wanted some backstory details to paint a picture. Trapper. I'll paint you a picture if you want. Huntress. The man was lost and running out of food rations. He stopped to rest for the night underneath a majestic birch tree. It's there he saw the woman, naked, skin glistening in twilight dew. Hot, I'm invested. They sang a haunting melody as they made their way downhill towards an inviting lake. Enchanted by the music, the young man followed the parade of beautiful women until they stopped at a clearing next to the water. They turned to him and smiled. One woman with long red hair stepped forward and reached for his hand. The others began to play music. Flutes, lutes, tambourines. The melody was intoxicating. The man's feet began to move beneath him. He was dancing, moved by the magical music of these mysterious women. Twilight darkened into night, and the man grew wary. But when he tried to still his moving feet, he found that he could not. "Help, I can't stop dancing," he cried to the nearest woman, a slender woman with green hair. She drew closer to him, and she saw her features distort into something horrific. She was bloated, an eye hanging from one socket, skin the color of Elge. She was a Rulska, her true self. You'll never stop dancing," she screeched at him. "My sister and I were drowned in the lake by men of your regiment. Consider this your punishment." The man cried out, "But it wasn't me." "Someone must pay," the Rulska said, her voice filled with briny malice. Ooh, briny malice? Because she was drowned? And so the man danced and danced until his bones broke and his heart gave out. The dance of death. A silent beat as everyone takes in this macabre ending. But it's not all bad. Rulskas are also fertility goddesses. If a lady had stumbled across them, she would have been blessed with a fruitful womb. And probably some candy for the road. True. Damn, does she really think that's a happy ending? I want what Huntress is having. Dwight, how is story time? A lot of people like to take pot shots at sequels. But I think every good story deserves a follow-up. That is true. And this is a great story so far, so it definitely deserves a follow-up. Just Just saying. Just saying. Claudette, when you think when you think it's the end, the sequel almost never is as rewarding as the original. That's why I have so much more of a fan of episodic style of storytelling. Knowing it's a series takes a lot of pressure off any individual installment and builds a greater sense of community between artist and creator. Audience and creator. Tell me, Francois, if you could delete any sequel from existence, what would it be? Don't answer that. We don't actually care. We're just here to make sure we move seamlessly to the next segment of the evening. Dwight, God forbid my small talk get in the way of a romantic Twilight moment. Dwight, we need you to shut your yap trap. You know what we need to get back to? That thing we do whenever we're not on screen. Okay. You have fun. You have fun tonight. Try not to end up wink wink dead. Why did he say the words wink wink out loud, and what kind of double entendre are you trying to get at with end up dead thing? Dwight is physically incapable of winking. This is Claudette. Not since the incident. And you do know that all of the people are just despicable criminals with double-digit kill counts, right? Dwight. Except for Spirit. She doesn't really belong here. She's strictly a victim, not a perpetrator. No wonder she's pissed. It's true. The Trapper. Did I hear someone talking trash to Spirit? Deal me in. What do you say we take this talk to the hot tub so I can soak this bod while I roast the ghost? Roast that ghost with some killer hot takes. Wraith, please. Enough talk of burns. Things that are lit or getting blazed. It's enough that these activities have to be set next to a literal fire. Must I be surrounded by figurative flames as well? What if we turned and ran away as far as we could from this place, just you and me? On those spindly legs, you'd probably tire before you got too far. And if running away some places if running away to someplace more secluded, Francois is after, they should obviously join me. Have you seen these legs? Pure power. Not that my walk speed really reflects my giant stature, it's because I choose to move slowly for stealth reasons. It's my own choice and completely logical. The Spirit. Why is everyone so obsessed with comparing themselves to each other and creating drama? I'm so over all of that. The Spirit. Don't you get it? Society wants to trick you into fighting with each other so that corporations can swoop in and sell you fake solutions to your fabricated problems. It is true. I'll be sitting in the shade, drinking something locally sourced while thumbing through public domain novella printed on recycled paper because I refuse to play their game anymore. The Trapper. It's like she's actively trying to be as unappealing as possible. Trapper, you're trying to be as unappealing as possible. I don't even know how you could say some shit like that. Jeez. Does it really turn anyone else on or just me? Despite Trapper's insatiable appetite, it seems his attention, along with the attention of everyone else, is still on you for the moment. If you could, I don't know, pick one of us to go, maybe we could all move on with our lives. Or, you know, special projects we might be doing. You heard him. Who will it be? Who will you head off with for an evening activity? I'm just saying, you might not get a ton of chances to date around like this before your time on Murder's Island comes to a close. And no, I'm not satisfied with that name either, but with this, streaming reality TV dating show boom happening, it's pretty much all we've had. That's pretty much all that wasn't taken. Which killer will you pick? And yes, you're back to excluding Trickster because, ugh, that guy. Huntress? You know, I had a feeling you'd pick me. You got good taste. And I don't just say that because I'm considering eating you. Huntress licks her lips as if, and as she eyes you up and down. You've never felt like a literal piece of meat as much in your life before. What have you gotten yourself into? Huntress, let's go over to the bar. We'll make you something special. Alright. Speaking of drinks, you and Huntress whisk yourselves away to the bar, and then you arrive to find an arrangement of arts and crafts supplies. Oh, are we gonna make some bone jewelry? Yep, and are those taxidermy tools? Cool, cool, cool. Are you freaking out? I'm not freaking out. I wonder what's going through Huntress's head. Though she's bubbly and enthusiastic, you're always terrified she might snap. She smiles. Drink this. Oh, it's from the intro. The Huntress hands you a seemingly normal tropical cocktail. If one were to drug you with some sort of into some sort of state in which you could be operated on, these flavors could certainly hide the poison. You look around and consider what else there is to live for besides becoming Huntress's little toy. And the conclusion is, bombs away, baby. We're committed to the position. You pound the drink. It's quite nice. I've been thinking about making you a mask, or a present, a mask. Would you be into that? Yeah, of course. I've always admired yours. What would you like? Oh, man. Oh, this is tough. I don't know if we want to do a rabbit mask, because that feels a little bit too on the nose. But she also has a cat mask in Dead by Daylight. I'm gonna go the anglerfish. That doesn't make any sense at all. We'll go fluffy cat. Just the fluffiest white cat mask, like marshmallow levels fluff. You can barely make out any features. What the fuck? What the fuck? Okay, I guess you asked. Now I want to go back. That wasn't the right answer. Oh. Well, I guess I know what I'm going to be working on all night, all alone in my skimpy pajamas. Huntress winks at you. Should we just get out of here? This deserves a celebration. Okay. These drinks are making me pretty sleepy. Should we just get out of here? Maybe go get directly into your bed? Claudette, no! That's not how this night goes. I mean, that's not how it's supposed to go. Not yet, at least, you kooky kids. That's the third day! Come on! Soon. Huntress, you've got lots of hobbies. Why don't you share something with us that you're passionate about? Yeah, something less deadly than throwing axes or chasing survivors, maybe. Just a thought. Making more masks? Or, wait, making matching gloves? No, you little joker. I'm thinking of different types of making. Making our victims die fast, medium or slow deaths, depending on the mood we're in. It's another round of careful what you wish for on Murderer's Island. Wait, I need your help doing something in a different place entirely. You read my mind. Meet you there. I'm talking about mycology? You know, mushrooms? I've picked a lot of them, and very familiar with which ones make a great soup base, and which ones make you super dead. I'll show you 2 mushrooms, you point out which one is safe to eat. Okay, sounds easy enough. See, this feels like a dead giveaway. This feels like, obviously, the big dark mushroom looks evil and sketchy, so you should pick this one. This looks like a normal, healthy-looking mushroom. But is it reverse psychology? Am I overthinking it? Is it not that deep? I knew it. I went with my fucking reverse psychology. Correct. It's called a black trumpet, and it is boop 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 boot voodoo. It's delicious. Next up, this one's very easy, so I'm sure you'll nail it. Point to which one. Point at the one that won't result in almost instant death if you eat it. See, this one's awfully bright. Ruh-roh. You would have eaten a deadly dapling, which has the name for both adorable and, well, deadly. Adorable and deadly. You know, like, you know anyone like that? I do. Final question. Which will make you jump for joy, and which will make you vomit until you die? I don't know. Oh, geez, I'm sorry, hun. That's a destroying angel. It's very deadly. Not to be confused with the wish-granting angel, which is what you make... which is what you might imagine you see as you're hallucinating on your deathbed after chowing down on one of these. That was fun, right? I like flexing a little bit more than just my biceps for you. Anyways, let's see here. Tabulating your answers, and not great. Not all wrong, but it only takes one poisonous mushroom to put you down for good. Guess you'll need to keep me around so you don't shove anything deadly in your mouth. True. Huntress claps her hands giddily. I appreciate you spending the night with me tonight. I know the other killers are all very alluring in their own ways. It means a lot that you'd spend time with a forced bumpkin such as myself. You're no bumpkin. You're no bumpkin. You're a strong, independent woman. Don't demean yourself. The huntress leaps on you, knife at your throat. Damn, girl, listen. Who am I to judge? Huntress, I'll demean myself if I want to. She's angry, but also turned on? This is pretty hot. We're here. Claudette and Dwight are gathering everyone together on the beach. Typical. Exactly what the voice said. I'm telling you, and I'm being honest, that you're the only one who can hear me. Sure, bud. The gang's all together again on the volleyball court. Seems like it was only yesterday that you were sitting on the sidelines watching everyone get sweaty. That's because it was? Oi, feels like it's been a lot longer than that, actually. It's so late that the sun is already beginning to rise. Oh, it's so late. Oh, I was gonna say, this seems like a weird setting. Seems like, kind of like they got the panels wrong here, but no, it's already sunrise. Better get over there with, better get this over with quickly so that I mean you can get some beauty rest. I do not recommend the internal damnation of perpetual narratordom. Good thing you've really used your time well since then. Really getting to know the gang, the brain, the mogul, the basket case, and the psychotic bunny girl, which that's not spelled even close to correct. You know, the 4 types of people. Anyways, everyone is gathered on the volleyball court for a new type of game. Pitch your dream date and see who Francois chooses. Perfect. Who's ready for a round robin? How round are we talking? No, not to eat, Huntress. Each killer gets 2 minutes to tell you all about the dream date they have planned for you tomorrow. In no particular order, which is a weird thing to mention, right? Almost like the order does matter. Spirit, why don't you go first? Get this over with, and then you can go back to reading your book. Stop talking. Get a Spirit. Figuratively. Damn it, Dwight. We gotta watch your words with these people. That is true. Tomorrow you'll spit in the face of God, die, and be reborn anew. That's it? Well, if you're not intrigued by that, I don't want you. Go draw crayon art with Trapper or dig up whatever mysteries with Wraith. I don't know what those guys do all day. Claudette, do you want to at least specify which god you'll be spitting in the face of? All of them. Spirits is a non-denominational murderer of gods. We love that. Okay, then, so hydrate tonight if you intend to hang with spirits. Trapper, without further ado, would you like to make us all uncomfortable by pushing the boundaries of what's acceptable, not only in polite society, but both in the narrative of an in-world event and also in the larger meta-narrative of a Dead by Daylight dating experience? Claudette? Love that. Love that for you. Sometimes you just gotta say it. Amen to that, brother. Sometimes you just you gotta lay all their cards out. Why, yes, thank you. I'd love to. So, Francois, you're thinking of picking me. Well, this is your final warning. Pick me and be punished and rewarded? Tomorrow will suck, probably. I'm not an easy guy to get along with. I know that. But I can tell you this much. I'm hiding a secret on this island that will make fans shit themselves with excitement. If you like Trapper, you're gonna love this. And if not, you're a maggot. Everyone, even confident, sexy ladies in rabbit masks, better stay the hell away from my yacht. Sorry, anyways, Wraith? Yeah, I don't know. I just prefer to tell Francois privately. I don't really know how that's going to work with these game mechanics. What if you just whispered it to Francois? Wraith considers this for a long moment. Too long. It keeps double-clicking. That's the second time that's happened. Without moving, Wraith lowers his voice to a barely audible whisper. Tomorrow, we have to find my bell. And then you can finally tell me... Then I can finally tell you what I've been working on. It's going to be really special. The kind of thing where we really bond. And maybe finally get off this island. And then maybe we can go on a real date. You done? Is that it? Wraith nods, proud. I definitely want to go back through this game and court Wraith. 100%. Great, Huntress. Why don't you take it from here? Tomorrow morning, I'm planning a nice atmospheric breakfast on the yacht. Don't worry, Trapper won't even know it's gone. What was that? Nothing, go away. Then, boy oh boy, do I have an adventure planned. It involves hunting for treasure. What kind of treasure are we looking for? Guess you'll have to pick me and find out. Let me tell you, it's primo stuff. Now, if you don't mind, I've got to start preparing. Because it's clear already that you're going to pick me. It's true. It keeps double-clicking. And time's up, everyone. Gosh, we need to dream about these options. You'll need to dream about these options so you're ready to choose in the morning. Now, go dream about all these swoon-worthy options so you're ready to make a choice come dawn. Have a swell night. Did you two forget to mention something? Oh, gosh, how could we forget? Maybe you run off to slumber peacefully. There's one more thing to do. No reality survival dating competition parody would be complete without singling out one of our contestants who are already teetering on the edge of a psychological break and giving them a little push. Hold on. This has been a survival dating competition parody this entire time, and I'm just now finding out about it. Come on, the signs were there. You just didn't read them. It's kind of true. Right. Welcome to Murderer's Island. Now it is time to eliminate one of our... Okay, can we eliminate Trapper? I know they're going to eliminate Spirit because she's supposedly, like, the one I've interacted with the least, but I would really love to kick Trapper because he sucks. You can't kill a killer, but can you break their hearts? Do you dare to even try? You mean, that's right. Tomorrow, one of these sexy slicers will not be eligible to take you on a date. Who's it going to be? But why? Because it's dramatic? Because it's surprising? Because it's a classic reversal of fate? And it will hurt someone's feeling. Someone dangerous. Who's it going to be, champ? What's your thought process here? Trapper seems like he might want to throttle you in your sleep if you eliminate him. That being said, at least you'd see him coming. Spirit could be anywhere. She floats And you hear she can disappear. Hard to track. Eek. If you get rid of Wraith, he might cry. And although you totally support normalizing men crying and being vulnerable, it just seems like he'd be an ugly cry. Rude as hell. Hunter, she might be okay with it, but then you're starting to see... Then you'll start seeing her behind every tree. What I'm trying to say is, I don't envy you, boss. So which psychopath are you eliminating? I definitely think that the, like... I don't know. I guess I'll know right now, but it seems like those 4 achievements for like breaking the killer's hearts are either going to be obtainable right here, just like regardless of who you pick, you get the achievement per killer, or if it's like, oh, I've done everything with Spirit up until this point, and then I choose to eliminate her anyways. It's like, damn, talk about absolutely crushing somebody. All right, yeah, we're getting rid of Trapper. See ya. Oh no, I just got the achievement. It's just here. This is very simple. Trapper, you scared the living shit out of me. You were eliminated. Yeah, that's fair. Honestly, though, I don't care. You suck. And not in a good way. You bore me, you personality-free maggot. I haven't even had... It wouldn't even be fun to kill you. Which I was totally going to do tomorrow, the first chance I got. So, really, this is a win-win for both of us. Still might kill you, though, out of principle for eliminating me. Sleep with both eyes open, and have fun on your date tomorrow. Dwight. Now that you've broken the heart of someone heartless, you should really get some shut-eye. And don't worry too much about the broken heart you left behind, because of course they'll be receiving a consolation prize. They might not get to go home with Francois when this is all over, but they'll never sleep alone again. That's right, we're sending the eliminated player home with... Yes. This, their own mostly new foul. Trickster body pillow, the next best thing to the real trickster. It might not hug you back, but it definitely won't try and stab you. And how do we know? Because we tried it. That's right. It's Dwight tested. Claudette approved. Incredible. I hope you sleep well tonight, Francois. You're my hero for what you've accomplished. How can you sleep well knowing what you've done? No, not because of the guilt. I mean, knowing that there's a legit homicidal maniac who hates you so close by. How can you sleep tonight knowing what you'll do tomorrow? I don't know. How you'll do it. I don't know how you'll do it, but you better, before Dwight and Claudette come back and put you to sleep themselves. You know those two. Schedule, schedule, schedule. It's true. Wow, what a crazy way to end the day. An elimination? I didn't know that was the kind of thing. This was that kind of game. Let's check in with everyone and see, especially from our loser. Everyone deserves a send-off. Uno momento, por favor. Sorry about that. My wife got home and decided needed a snack. Speaking of snacks, the Huntress. I can't help if I have thick legs and arms that go until they stop. 2 C's? I think she's at least 3, but whatever. I knew we had a connection the moment I saw them through my mask. You can never be sure what's going on in a newcomer's mind, but I like my odds for tomorrow. It's so much it's so much fun hunting for love, and not just for food or vengeance for a change. Wraith, I really don't know what's happening here. I honestly haven't been paying attention. We love that. Oh, Francois? Sorry, I forgot. I was focusing on other things, more important things. One way or the other, I won't be here for much longer. Trapper. Aww. I don't handle rejection well. At least I don't think so. At least I don't think I do. No one's ever been dumb enough to reject me before. Yeah, the more I think about it, the angrier I'm getting. And I'm already a giant rage monster. So everyone in this room should be scared right now. Turn the camera off. Did I think there was a chance I might get eliminated? Yeah, I did. Did I care if I got eliminated? Not even a little bit. Does the volumes of words I speak talking about how much I don't care about things signify a deeper yearning within me to be seen, heard, and validated by those around me? Nah. What? No, you're not part of this. You don't get a confessional. It's cool, man. I'm not part of anything. You feel me? I'm not a cog in anyone's machine. I'm my own machine, man. I'm an entrepreneur. This fucking guy. Ugh. This whole thing is pretty cute, though. Charmingly low budget, old school marketing vibes. Not gonna lie, kind of wish I wasn't so busy right now. I'd definitely be down with a reality show style dating competition with survival elements. But I've got my new album, upcoming tour, finalizing the new sneaker line, producing a limited series on my life, starting a new social media. Fuck this guy. Starting a new social media NFT crypto app and doing the private gigs over at IP Island. Can I eliminate Trickster? I would like to not hear from Trickster ever again. Fuck, of course he's into NFTs. I've never gone from liking someone to hating them in the span of 3 hours in a video game before, but the Trickster did it. My dudes, I gotta check out IP Island. Oh, you gotta check out IP Island. It's dope. It's where the real killers are hanging out. Fully licensed, no legal drama. Lawyers, take a hike. I'm gonna tell everyone that Trickster said that about them. No worries. I'm talking your favorite established characters from all over pop culture that can't be seen on this island. Hell, you probably don't even... you probably can't even mention them. Like Ghostfoot. Don't you say it. Look, we get it. You're very popular and in demand. But we have a game to get back to. And we don't want to get sued. Ghostface. Come on! Whatever, I don't care. I'm the Trickster. See you around, Francois. You too, narrator. I have a name, you know. What is it? What is it? Tell me! You do? Yes, seriously. They do not... they don't pay me enough to deal with you people. Is it my turn? I love that the ocean's getting a confessional. No, it's not your turn. You're sentient water. How do you even sing this chair? What's a chair? Charis? It's the thing. You're getting all wet. Now it's going to smell like mildew. Okay, rude. Alright, fine. Let's just get this over with. It's your turn, Ocean. Do your check-in. Check-in? I was just looking for the bath. Perfect. Bathroom, are you serious? It's on the hall to the left. It's okay, never mind. Never mind? What does that mean? No, not you two. This isn't meant to... This wasn't meant to be confessional time for literally every character in this game. Oh no, this is real, Party Rick. This game is 1000% real, and we love to see it. This game is the goofiest shit I've ever seen in my life. Truthfully. It's wild. It's a little out of pocket, a little bit, but just enough to be fun. In fact, the dev studio that did this game did, I'm not even kidding you, another game called I Love You, Colonel Sanders, a KFC-inspired dating sim where you try to bang Colonel Sanders. And I'm like, I'll buy that. I will spend real money on that. But I don't have to because it's free to play. I'm like, well, I have to play it on the channel now. It's an obligation. It's wild. It's wild. The most wild thing is that these games are actually like kind of good. Like these like well thought out. The dialogue is very well written. Like it's really funny. If they did the pigeon day, oh yes. Hatful Boyfriend, I think is what the yes. Hatful Boyfriend, is that what it's called? Something like that. I'm not really into dating sims, but maybe this is gonna make me a convert. Maybe maybe I'm gonna be a romance streamer from now on. I just play romance visual novels. Claudette, it's okay. We don't have to confess anything. We're just been working our asses off for 2 days straight and wanted to come sit down somewhere. Ugh, this chair is wet. Yeah, I think the ocean just peed on it. Claudette, how is that? You know what? I don't care. You two look pretty pleased with yourselves. I've got something to confess. Oh, great. What's it going to be? You ate glue in the 2nd grade? You cheated on an algebra test once? Watching Trapper get eliminated was the first time in this unending spiral staircase of pain in my that is my life that I've ever felt even a modicum of joy. Every minute that I'm alive is a nightmare. This place, the sun, these sweet sugary drinks, it all sounds fun for a long weekend, but for an eternity, the unrelenting rhythm of crashing waves and wailing seagulls, it's like a crescendoing song of evil that makes me question the very foundation of the universe. Why am I here? Why are any of us here? What sentient being would do this? Please erase me from existence. Make it so I was never born. Pull the plug on this experiment and let my soul be free. Please, please get me out of this polo shirt. Okay, we gotta get you to bed, buddy. Claudette, get your man. Somebody get your man. I don't want to go to bed. Going to bed means eventually I'll have to wake up. Yikes. That's a weird way to end. Well, what are you going to do? Let the camera roll long enough, somebody's bound to say something crazy. That is true. Anyway, seems like everyone has had their shot to annoy me tonight. So, hit the hay and get some rest. Tomorrow is a doozy. I hope you're having a good day, Party Rick. Yeah, I can't do that on my own channel. Goofus. I hope you're having a good Monday. We'll throw that up there for you. Little Fortnite. You love to see it. Have you gotten the Darth Vader skin yet? All right. I have a friend who's been playing a lot of Fortnite since the Apex season has sort of wound down, and he's like, I'm not playing the new season of Apex until I finish the Fortnite season. I'm like, motherfucker, you were gonna stream Apex with me. You're gonna suck it up. You're stuck with it. Soft sunlight warms your face, nudging you awake. Also, you're using a killer crab as a pillow, which it's sort of okay with. You pull on your beach attire and splash water on your face. Dwight and Claudette approach. Is that look on their faces excitement? Terror? You notice your stomach flutters with butterflies. Someone's in love. Or you've been infected by zombie butterflies in your sleep. It's happened here before, but it's probably the love thing. Oh my god, the next killer uses like infested butterflies. Incredible. Claudette, it's time. Claudette gestures over to the beach where the killers all stand, flanked by tiki torches. It's a scene very reminiscent of a TV show that you used to hate watch with your ex. I don't hate watch Survivor. My wife watched, I think with her family, like the first, like, I'm not even shitting, like 10 seasons of Survivor. Like they were Survivor people for like a gargantuan. I didn't have cable growing up, so I never really got into it, but like that was their show. And when Laura went to college, she didn't have access to it, so we've not watched it since. But every once in a while, Laura will like watch a random episode of like a season, or watch like a show. She's watching Alone right now, which is very like Survivor on steroids, and I'm just like, I don't get it. It's not for me. That's okay. Claudette gestures over to the beach where the killers are all standing. Yeah, okay. Suddenly the message is clear. You're going to declare your affections for a killer in front of several other killers. Hey, isn't Trickster supposed to be here? We paid him good money to make some half-assed cameos in this show. I'm gonna chew his agent out. Get him! But before you walk over for your big moment, don't think we haven't noticed how kind you've been to us, Francois. It can't be easy, having been thrown onto a mysterious island for seemingly no real reason, surrounded by terrifying killers, trying to manage your own primal impulses. Murder and making out. That's the tagline of the game, baby. That's I want that to be the tagline of the sequel. Hooked on You 2, Murder and Making Out. Call me, behavior. I'll write it. In fact, I won't write it. I'll let the dev team write it, because they've done a stunning job so far. And you've kept a cool head and treated us, your friendly island hosts, with dignity and respect. So don't tell anyone we told you this, but Claudette and Dwight look around conspiratorially. Just a little hint for you. Going forward, don't try to go all out with a killer who isn't into you. Don't try to go all the way with a killer who isn't into you. Relationships are a two-way street. If you don't have the green light in the other direction, you might end up in the friend zone. Yeah, consent is sexy. Absolutely. The friend zone? That doesn't sound so bad. Where do you think you are exactly? Dead by Daylight doesn't do friends. These are killers and they're survivors, and I'm afraid we can't say more. Okay, so who's into me? Claudette and Dwight look around conspiratorially again. Well, we've seen sparks fly between you and Huntress. I saw her whittling a little figure of you last night while everyone else was asleep. So, are you ready? Of course you're not. But that's too bad. You're on a schedule. So I'm wondering if you, like... Because right now, that made it seem like the only character who's really into the player character is the Huntress. I'm wondering if you can sort of make certain choices along the way that make multiple killers sort of into you. You make your way over to the row of hotties. Claudette and Dwight stand off to the side, hands behind their back. It's been quite the 48 hours, but clearly sparks in the air, and I'm not talking about this rusty chainsaw, though I do recommend staying away from those sparks. Amen to that. It's time for a newcomer to confess their love. Wait, I have to do a drum roll for this. No, you don't. But who cares? Francois, who do you choose for your solo date? Can we at least do the flower thing? Wait, I thought we agreed to keep that between us. No, not that flower. Absolutely out of pocket. The thing where the suitor gets a flower as a symbol of the contestant's love and affection. That's The Bachelor and The Bachelorette. Surely that's copywritten. Surely they're not going to be able to do that. Oh, right. I suppose. But no roses. That's so cliche at this point. Well, that's good, because I I tried to pick a rose, and I got an ouchie, so I settled for these. Oh, those are beautiful. Game knows me too well. You've done good, Dwight. This is a lovely bouquet. Claudette is really kissing up. I hope Dwight saves some of those for Claudette. They're a thing, right? You're getting that vibe, too. Just me? Sorry. I've got other things to think about right now. Or, sorry, you've got other things to think about right now. Oh, no, they're for sure a couple. Obviously. Francois, who do you select to receive these flowers and spend the day with you today? Obviously, Huntress. You turn to Huntress. She's never looked more appealing. Her caftan dress ruffles behind her in the light morning breeze. A seagull lands on her shoulder like a beachy cartoon princess. She snaps the seagull's neck and stuffs it somewhere under her flowery dress, probably to save for lunch. She can't help but hunt. I mean, to be fair, it's the seagull's fault. Huntress, I choose you. Again, Pokemon infringement. Let's spend the day together and see if we think a future is possible for our love. Me? Really? Of course you. As if it could have been anybody else. Hold on, I want to get this for the thumbnail. Huntress throws her hands up in the air like a bear and gallops towards you. At first, you think she might swipe at you with her giant hands and knock the life out of you. Instead, she scoops you up in a hug and takes her place at your side. Oh. And then she just stuck her tongue out at all the other killers. Sometimes the immature move is the right one. That is true. It's sure to be a fun day. We'll just be here, not getting to really participate, even though survivors matter too. Well, you go off and have a grand old time. Yep, just Claudette and I hanging out. No one competing for our love, wondering what we did in the past life to end up embroiled in this unrelenting misery. But go, have a blast. Poor Dwight. Identity theft is not a joke, Jim. Huntress eagerly leads you to the yacht to begin your romantic day together. You have to admit, warm, salty air on your skin, the sound of crashing waves. This is a pretty perfect morning. Just you and Huntress. Hey, cuties. Oh, Ocean, my favorite character. Oh, Ocean's here too. Did you know that I'm teeming with flesh-eating bacteria and dead bodies? That pesky Ocean, always killing the vibe. You turn to Huntress. You sure you're okay to be on the ocean? I know you don't like to be out here in the open. Something about being here with you makes me feel safe. You both sit down at a beautiful set table on the deck of the boat. A wide spread of mouth-watering breakfast goodies are arranged in front of you. Man, let me tell you what. The Wendy's breakfast absolutely crushes every other listen. The breakfast Baconator, incredible. The hot honey chicken biscuits, absolutely the only fast food biscuit I will eat. They're incredible. If you haven't tried the Wendy's, sorry, I literally had Wendy's breakfast today, which is why we're talking about it. I love that I'm dating this episode. It's delicious. Go try it if you haven't. You both sit down at a beautifully set table, breakfast goodies in front of you. Can we get you anything? Yeah, you can get me the... Never mind. That's out of pocket. You look a bit green. I get extremely seasick. Oh, yeah, that tracks, actually. And Trickster replaced all of the island's Dramamine with party drugs. So, wait, how did they get here? Weren't they just on the beach consoling the rejected killers? Are there more than two of you? Oh my god, they're Roy Biving it. Oh, I love that. They're either teleporting or they're Roy Biving it. I love that. You motion one of them over. We'll both take a screwdriver, hold the orange juice. So just vodka, then? You can just say vodka, that's fine. Claudette, of course. Hey, can you play this particular song for us? Set the mood. You hand Dwight a piece of paper with a song title written on it. Sure, though I doubt Trapper has it in his vinyl collection. We'll figure it out, Dwight. I didn't ask you to talk back. I asked you to figure it out. Soon, the haunting melody of Huntress's mother's lullaby streams through the yacht's expensive stereo system. The boat rocks as though it is to the rhythm of the song. The eerie melancholy mood is really quite romantic. Breakfast has never been this intimate. That's the tagline for the sequel. Incredible. You reach out to touch Huntress's hand when suddenly a loud bellow scares you. You knock your freshly poured flute of straight vodka onto the pristine deck. It's Trapper. He's screaming at us from the beach. Look at how tiny he is all the way out there. Got him. Huntress squishes his head between her fingers like a child and giggles. I mean, that is pretty funny. Damn you both! Those chairs are sitting... Those chairs you're sitting in are worth more than your lives! Get back here! The Huntress. He's not wrong. Hey, Claudette, take us out further. Aye, aye, Captain. I can't hear you. Aye, aye, Captain. Who lives in a hunter shack at the Murder's Island Huntress. Sorry, doesn't work. Can she drive a boat? I guess we're fine. I guess we're gonna find out. Alone again, nothing but the caw of a seagull and the ominous shadow of a creature lurking beneath the waves. I have something for you. Oh my goodness, Huntress, please. It's too much. For me? Huntress reveals a package wrapped in a bloodied apron. You clap your hands like a child on their birthday. Her playful attitude is rubbing off on you. I made you that mask you asked for. I almost forgot, but I bet you didn't. This is the whole reason you pursued Huntress, I bet. Definitely to get a mask of your own. No other reason. Here you go. Oh, that is pretty fucking adorable, to be honest. It is, yeah, that is perfect. That is... You sure about that? Shut up, narrator. It certainly was a choice. Wow, that's so the... Like, what would have been the right choice? Wow. See, now I want to go back and... See, now I want to go back and just see if we can pick the right mask type, because that's definitely seems to be the wrong option. You both laugh. You toss the mask off the yacht. Good call. The whole time I was making it, I was like, this is too weird. No amount of blood is ever going to make this look cool. Okay, sure. Let's go back to my place. She downs her screwdriver. Or screwdriver minus the orange juice. The tension is palpable. You could palp it as you enter the cabin. You could cut it with a hatchet. Give me a break. It's day 3 of killer jokes. The narrator only has so much mojo. Amen to that, brother. Huntress sits you down at that cluttered table in the kitchen. You notice the bloodstains that have crept into every nook and cranny of the wooden planks. What poor creature died on this table? Did they suffer? What do you care if they suffered? Get back in the ocean, Ocean. No backseat omniscient narrating. Stay down. Don't move a muscle or I'll hear you. I can hear a mammal's tendons creak as they stretch. It's a gift and a curse. There. I'll be right back. Alone in the cabin. What to do? What to do? Wow. I don't think freak out is the right play, but I feel like tidying up is super not cool either. I don't know. Tidy up. Clean up, clean up. Everybody do your share. Oh my god. Incredible. You half expect a flock of adorable birds and cute little mice to come sprinting in and help you, but they don't. Because this isn't some fantasy. This is gritty. This is real. Personally, you're pretty sure she kills all the adorable birds and nice little mice. So you putter around the room by yourself, organizing Huntress's various trinket collections. Old bottles over there, discarded vintage doll parts over here, various keys that don't open anything in particular. Doesn't she have a drawer filled with these? Everybody has a drawer with... everyone has a drawer like that. That's true. Well, except for my wife, weirdly. Our junk drawer was a weird thing for her, and I was like, just put it in the the junk drawer, you know, in the kitchen. Everybody has, you know, that drawer that just collects weird shit, you know, the hot sauce packets from Taco Bell, you know, super glue, the one pair of scissors that don't work very well, you know, everybody has, or I thought everybody had that. And then, yeah, my wife, when we first started living together, was like, no, that's weird. I've never... Everything just goes away in a spot. I'm like, okay. Then you lay a blanket down in front of the fireplace for no reason at all. Francois, let's go. Intimate relations in front of the fireplace? Come on. You're certainly not imagining all the naughty things you could do in such a blanket. What's that in her strong yet delicate hand? You reach out for her, longing to stroke the blood-matted hair and scratched up shoulders. I thought we could get warm by the fire. She waggles a finger at you, a bunnylicious smirk on her face. Not so fast. Remember when we talked about their how there's more going on here? I nod like a little idiot. Now, I now know there's something up. The other night, while you were sleeping like a cute little baby, I stuck into each of the other killer's lairs and saw them with shiny objects that they've been stealing from me. I think they're connected somehow. Maybe it has to do with the symbol. I tried to go back last night, but something blocked me from picking up any of the objects. Someone or something knows I'm onto them. I think if you try, it might work. What do you say? Will you help? Hell yeah. Let's go. Hell yeah, I will. A globe-trotting adventure hunt? A globe-trotting treasure hunt on the level of a Nicolas Cage masterpiece? You can definitely count me in. See? Bane, I wish you were here, bud. He's a big Nicolas Cage fan. Oh, I wish National Treasure was on Amazon Prime Video, because I would love to do a watch party of the National Treasure movies. The first one is a classic. I think the second one is pretty good too. Like, obviously not as good, but like still pretty solid. Huntress, let's go. I'll be your guardian angel. You'll never know when those other killers might pop up. That is true. You grab Huntress by the hand and practically trip over your own feet on the way out the door. It feels good to have a quest. Thrilling. But part of you is just wondering how quickly you can get through this and impress Huntress. Soon, she'll take you in her yoked arms and you'll swoon. Your childhood crush on Popeye is making more and more sense. Where do you want to start? There are 4 killers who have stolen from Huntress. You're not going to let them get away with it. Which one do you want to investigate? Jeez, oh Pete's. Let's go to Wraith's Cosmic Dump first. Oh, that's the symbol. That was the symbol on the bottle. When you arrive to Wraith's Oddball Hangout Zone, you immediately understand why they call it a Cosmic Dump. They being me, obs. It's as if there are items and elements from all over the universe in this space. Also, it's a damn mess, but it's undoubtedly a special place. The very air you breathe makes you feel like you're part of something much, much larger. I'm gonna go hunt us some lunch while you find the object. You'll know it when you see it because it's extremely shiny. Francois. Ah, fuck! How long have you been standing there? Are we really ever there, man? What does it mean to be truly alive? I don't have time for existential crisis today, Wraith. Huntress and I are totally gonna get it on soon. I think. I hope. Look, I need to find a special object that you've hidden here. You stole it from Huntress, and she knows it. Oh, you're trying to figure this whole thing out too? Come check it out. This is why I want to do another playthrough this game while we play Wraith, because I feel like he's got some he knows what's going on. He's got some like upper level shit going on. Apparently so does Huntress, but it doesn't seem to be quite as obvious at first. Bit of a subject change, but sure. It's Wraith we're dealing with after all. Wraith leads you to a telescope, though it's... So, through it you can see a far-off island in the distance. Oh, IP Island, apparently. Holy smokes, is that... Sorry, I actually have no idea what it is. Do you mind filling me in? It's IP Island. Duh. Where all the coolest killers from intellectual properties we are legally obliged not to mention by name hang out and party with Hollywood celebs and Silicon Valley moguls. That's not even that's not even all. Zoom in over there. Ugh! Apparently the ghost face, I think they put ghost face in Call of Duty, so apparently they're a little bit more lax with this IP. We love that. We love that. It's gonna be my fucking Twitter profile pic. Is that Ghostface? I said not to name them. Ah, jeez. We're gonna have to clear their rights. You have no idea how much lawyers charge by the hour. I'm sorry, he just kind of popped up. I'm telling you, something crazy is going on here. I'll have you know, I wasn't trying to steal anything from Huntress. I'm just looking for answers, but occasionally losing said answers. Yep, that's right. The only thing you're looking for, I can't actually find, so good luck, I guess? Oh, good, a minigame. I haven't seen one of these before in the past 10 seconds. Alright, ready... Ooh, perfect, baby. Let's go. Ooh, not bad. I got that by the cusp. I would not have been shocked if they didn't give that to me. Ooh. Okay. It's just a minigame, Francois. You can do it. Oh, no, you can't. No, you can't. Don't beat yourself up. Finding one shiny thing in this place is like finding a needle in a giant dump of things all over the place in several surrounding dimensions. Honestly, I'd settle for pretty much any shiny thing that we can get our hands on. So grab something and run for it. You grab an old pair of glasses around. You see an old pair of glasses on the ground and quickly grab it. Oh, what a bummer. It's hard to believe that these old glasses really means anything special, but a lady like Huntress deserves whatever she wants. That's true. You spend a moment imagining Huntress with glasses. Would she wear them over the mask or under? Hey, not all that's just some junk. Those are my reading glasses. I just subscribed to highlights. Got him. There are 4 killers. Yep. That's already been covered. Alright, let's go to... I'm gonna go to Spirit, and then Trickster, and then Trapper last. This place is spooky as hell. Wasn't the beach sunny and beautiful just moments ago? So now you're telling me this precious thing is up there? It's pretty great, right? Finally a chance to activate these quads. You don't get legs like... you don't get legs like this from standing still. That is true. But you already know how much I love a good workout. Running, jumping, climbing, roughhousing. Get those damn shiny things before your immeasurable hoardiness melts your brain and it runs down your ears already. It's out of pocket, narrator. Yeah, I called it out. It's obvious to everyone. Just own it. That's true. That's true. I do have a big crush on Huntress, let's be honest. So, shall we? Huntress is truly the only correct answer, let's be honest. Inside the lighthouse, it's so dark that you could barely see the step in front of you, but that's okay, because you've got about 100 stairs to practice getting the hang of it, getting the hang of this in the dark. However, something about this gloomy place really wears you out and messing with your otherwise happy, horny aura. You can practically feel your mood going down, down, down as you climb up, up, up higher into the lighthouse before you finally arrive at the top. Spirit, you're looking pretty pleased with yourself. Yeah, I'm getting the hang of this whole being dead thing. Did you totally get sadder the closer you got to the top of the tower? That was me, baby. I've got to share the wealth, and by wealth, I mean unending despair. Roasted. You're probably here for one of those precious shiny things I've stolen. Good luck finding it. I'll be over here reading if you need me. Let's find this shiny thing. Anything to brighten the mood in here. Don't miss the treasure. It's a treasure hut, not a treasure miss. Yeah. Okay. I think you just need to hit all of them. Okay. Okay. Hell yeah, let's go. You're going a long way to prove your dedication to me. You know I notice, right? You better. I can see a raccoon lick itself from 200 yards in pitch blackness. I can definitely see you working that little butt off for me. I'm trying. Shiny thing get. You found a bottle opener. Really? This is a fancy item? Whatever, you're a real team player. It looks like a fucking charm. It looks exactly like a charm. Hey, no, stop. Spirit doesn't even look up from her book. I think you'll be fine if you just peace out. Deuces. Check off the Black Warehouse because you searched it already. As for Wraith's Hangout, it's already been covered. I think if I do this game again, I'll just speed through a lot of, like, and that's the problem, is like I feel like I don't want to speed through like all of the dialogue because obviously a lot of it is unique. You arrive to Trickster's stage, but there's no one here. No Trickster, not an audience, no one. Nothing eerier than an empty concert venue. Think of all the fringe that once swayed here. All the beers that sloshed over red solo cups, mosh pits, tall guys standing in front of you for the entire show. Lifelong friendships that actually only lasted for one summer. Good times. My concerts are always an experience. You should really come to one of my after parties sometime. They're a real scream. I'll put you on the VIP list. Actually, I prefer acoustic balaliaka music. Russian words are killing me. Trickster, I've never listened to your music, and I think sampling the sounds of people's screams has been very been there, done that. Oof. Nobody talks to Trickster like that. And how do you know about my samples? Somebody's obviously has a much bigger fan that they're letting on. Let me show me where Huntress's shiny object is, or wipe that grin off your face with a chloroform-drenched rag. Damn! Francois getting bold. Way to harsh my mellow. Deranged violence and torture is only cool when I do it, because it's my commentary on a shallow society, and I make it look sexy as hell. Your thingamajig is that away. Trickster backs away from you and resumes practicing an intricate dance routine. The way you stood up to that bootleg Backstreet Boy just now, wow. If I weren't so strong and stable in my feet, I'd swoon. But that just wouldn't be believable. Find me my shiny thing, champion. Oh, you got it. You got it, girl. All right. Okay. All right. That's fine, as long as I keep hitting them. Hell yeah, let's go! You did it. Your ability to find the unfindable is quite uncanny. A natural hunter, I must say. Do you think I might be able to find your heart? I would hope so. It's very important to locate and remove all the internal organs of your prey as soon as you fell them, so their meat does not spoil. Yeah, that tracks, to be honest. What's this? You found a gold coin. There's so many cool, like, little, like, charm ideas for this game. I don't know. Okay, go to Trapper's Cave. There are two ways to get to Trapper's Cave. Do the whole, you know, trap-based character theme that he's got going on. You can rest assured that either or both of those traps are filled with traps. You turn to Huntress for advice, but she only giggles and shrugs her head. You're on your own, I guess. Oh, God. Oh, I think through the forest, right? Because the Huntress will be able to take us through, right? Yes, the forest. Underground, I mean, come on. Putting yourself in the ground voluntarily, that's like asking to be buried. Dead, alive, doesn't matter. The surface is where you belong. Light cascading through the leaves of the trees. It casts a hazy glow as you wander through the bush, leaving the cabin behind. But no matter. This is Huntress's domain. You think that'll keep you safe, huh? Well, you thought wrong. As soon as you take a step off the beaten path, it lands in one of the trapper's bear traps. He swore he'd get you. You can hear his maniacal laughter as you bleed out. Ha! You stepped in one of my bear traps that I swore I'd get you with. I just said that. I've seen a lot of trapped animals, and I can confirm he got you. Well, crap. It's fatal. Darn it, Trapper, not again. Wow. Wow. I wonder how far back that's gonna put me. Wow. Are you kidding me? Ay. Well, I guess that's what I get for not, saving. Alright, well, we're gonna just very quickly get through all of this. And, fantastic. Speed round this, I guess. Alright, tidy up again. This sucks. Alright. But I guess this does give me a chance to redo the, that first one. Okay. Alright. Let's go ahead. I can't... Why can't I... Damn it. Okay, great. Love that. Love that. Let's just go in the same order that I did before. Alright. Save here. At least we won't have to go through all of the dialogue again. Gotcha. And they had to put one jump scare in just to really make the game feel at home. You see an old pair of glasses on the ground and quickly grab them. You found it so shiny. Okay, so I guess it doesn't matter. It's the same thing whether you pass or fail. Slash maybe I had enough, but this dialogue is different. So maybe because I missed one, it was an auto fail. And that says something because I literally never learned to count via any traditional system of numbers. Let's get out of here. Let's boogie. Okay. Those are my reading glasses. I just subscribed to highlights. Okay. This is I would love to get like this still as like a wallpaper. All right, let's save again. Ooh, yeah, that was terrible. What? You didn't see anything. This isn't a, not Francois save scumming. Okay. You win some, you lose some. You lose some, you steal some. Quick, grab the damn thing and let's go. Okay. So I guess there's different dialogues depending on if you get, like, perfects or not. Which I'm not getting any... Which I did not get any perfects on that last one, so... It was different dialogue than the first one. Which makes me wonder how much different, how much different dialogue there is in the game total. Okay. Sometimes you think you have your target lined up and your axe misses its mark. It happens to all of us. Consider it practice and consider yourself lucky you've chosen to be with me, because I'm excellent in stealing back what's taken from me. Huntress grabs something shiny on the ground and sprints away. Well, run! Okay. What's this? You found a gold coin. Perfect. Okay. Let's save right here. Boom, boom. Yep. Go to Trapper's Cave. It really sucks that, like, because it seems like go through the forest is like the obvious choice, but they're like, nope, psych. Underground cave. Underground, huh? Sounds secretive. No one can stop you if they can't see you. That said, no one can rescue you if they can't hear you scream. Though, to be fair, I guess if Trapper knew that I was going to be with Huntress, trapping the forest would probably be the way to go. So, and no one will need to waste time burying you if you're already underground when you die. But you're not going to die, are you? Guess we're about to find out. Surely this dimly lit tunnel like this must be rife with traps. However you manage to make your way along, distinctly uncaught by any traps, rusty, bare, or otherwise. I got this. You're doing great. You're not at all afraid? Who, me? Nah, I gotta say, this is up there with the nicest, damp, and seemingly abandoned tunnels I've ever wandered through. Look, it even has lights. Inspired by Huntress's bravery, you dig deep inside yourself and summon courage of your own, which is good, because you're going to need it if you're going to head through this very murdery-looking passage ahead. It's true. You enter a humid, shadowy cave. Dripping water echoes all around you. It's definitely not cozy like the cabin you left behind. You wonder how deep that pool of shiny water go? Let's get this over with. When your eyes adjust to the darkness, you see Trapper. He leans against the wall of the cave like a detective in an old film noir. I knew you'd come. Trapper, get out of our way or I'll skewer you and serve you for lunch. You're wasting your time. You'll never find what you're looking for. Unless what you're looking for is a mini-game. Oh, how unexpected. How playful. Alright. We just can't... Apparently we can't save right here. That'd be too convenient. Perfect. Perfect. Not bad. Ooh, you missed. Oh, that's bullshit. You did it. Hold on. I'm gonna... What's that? If this was a carnival, you'd be walking away with a giant teddy bear, but it's not, so you get this. Hardcore minigamer. I don't know what that is. I love that there's so many achievements. Like, none of the achievements have any, like, any description to them at all. You did this. You found my lost shiny object. I'm so grateful I could kiss you right now, but I won't because I'm pretty sure Trapper didn't actually leave and he's still over there in the shadows watching us. Later, Trapper, you thieving little perv. Hey, that's not fair. It's very fair. Come on, friends. Well, let's hurry to the next place. It is a pen. A fountain pen. You think it's a regular old pen, but you don't need to point that out. She's happy and that's all that matters, right? It's true. True. Phew. That was fun and scary. Good to see the other killers are taking their heartbreak in stride, more or less. You've got a really nice tour of some of the island's lesser-known haunts. Boom! Still got it. We make a pretty good team, you and I. That's true. What can I say? I appreciate a flying collection. Now that yours is back in order, maybe we could head inside to appreciate it. And collect some other special gifts I've been meaning to give you. And collect a certain other special gift I've been meaning to give you. A special gift? Is it shiny? I suppose it could be, if you oil it up enough. My man's that is out of pocket. You can't say that. The narrator. I'm going to be ill. When you enter the cabin, it's barely lit. Deep shadows stretching from wall to wall. Somehow it manages to be a little terrifying, but also a little romantic. But you barely even notice. You've got other things on your mind. Yeah, that You practically undress each other as you walk through the door. Mine's elsewhere, neither of you realizing the door was wide open already. You were incredible. Every time you found one of my objects, my heart beats a little faster and a little faster. Your nimble hands. Is there anything they can't find? Oh, my lord. Oh, the fireplace is crackling. Your heart is pounding. The smell of cinnamon is in the air. But wait. Who is that? What? What? Who is that? Is this the narrator? I've got $10. Well, no, the narrator is not even... The narrator doesn't even know who this is. Oh, goodness. This is wild. The huntress quickly picks up her beach cover-up. Pulls her beach cover-up back on. Mother? My darling? An older Russian woman bearing a striking resemblance to Huntress sits, warming her hands by the fire. She turns to you, and you're shocked to see that she appears to come from a completely different time in history. Wrapped in old, unfamiliar... It's the horny aura. It's got me all frazzled. Clothes that are completely out of place here at this beach retreat. Without thinking, you blurt out... Something in Russian. Who is this? Sure. I don't think any of them are great options. And when did I add that Russian word to my vocabulary? This island is really doing things to me. You don't know who I am? What you expected that my elk wound would carry over to my ghostly form? The gods have smiled on me and cleaned me up. She must be in a decent mood if she's ignoring the fact that you're dropping ox bombs all over the place. Huntress chuckles nervously. Hi, Mama. Claudette and Dwight burst in like they're in a prank video. Bet you weren't expecting this date to include meeting her mom. What? Dwight is having too much fun here. I don't like it. Claudette. Hey, Huntress, how do you feel about your dear old mom coming to interrupt your date? Huntress throws a hatchet directly at the two survivors. It skewers the wall between them. Without another word, they quickly scurry away. Good girl. Oh, that's... Huntress turns to you. I hope this is all right. This is, you can't, of course. Of course. I give Great Bear. What? Okay. Huntress breathes a sigh of relief. It's just not the mood I thought we were going to be coming back to. But we're here. But I'm here now. I'm in it. I'm ready to meet your mama. Thank goodness, because my mother is the only person, most important person in my life. We Russians invented tea. Did you know that? I'm not sure that's true, but... Mama Huntress shoves a cup in your hand, and as you drink the tea with her, the air becomes warm around you. You, Huntress, and her mother sit by the fire and exchange stories and anecdotes. Mama pulls up some old-timey pictures of young Huntress in black and white, holding bloodied animal corpses, and with a chilling, dead-eyed stare. You all laugh and eat raw meat of some kind. It's a lovely time. Almost like you're back home. You've forgotten what you've forgotten that you're possibly on a cursed island atop what is likely some sort of hellmouth. Look, it's not official lore. I just like to see. It's just, I call it how I see it. Every so often, Mama Huntress clutches her stomach and her eyes stare into the middle distance. She mutters some sounds as if reliving the moment she was skewered by an elk. It's very grim. I like you. Thank you for indulging me in my teen stories. So tell me, what are your intentions with, I assume, Russian for my daughter? It means bunny, but you guessed that already, didn't you? Or by now you've gotten your translator out. Fair, close enough. Oh man. This is tough. This is tough. I feel like this is not a great one. Oh, man, these are all, none of these are really great. I'm gonna go because I think to take it slow sounds bad. To start a family sounds like too fast. So I think to keep her safe seems like a safe middle ground, to be honest. To love and protect her, your honor, I mean your mother, I mean Mrs. Huntress? You think my Anna needs protecting? Have you seen her thighs? They could crush you with them. No, not at all. No, I don't think she needs protecting at all. To be honest, I'm just nervous and thought it was the right thing to say, but nothing is normal with your daughter. I appreciate your honesty. We women of the woods can be both hardy and a tad intimidating. See? We talked ourselves out of it. My time on this plane is coming to an end. The weird magic from that ghost girl's black lighthouse won't keep me here for long. I don't want to get into the logic of this, but yeah, the Black Lighthouse can bring ghosts back to life. If you're still here, you're willing to believe anything. It's true. It was Spirit who brought you back? I'll have to thank her. Huntress's mama begins to fade. Huntress cries. You can picture her at 6 years old, lying over her mother's dead body. It's kind of weird. Anna, honey, really? This foolish character? It's your life, I guess, but honestly... I'd rather you just be alone. Wow! Yikes! Huntress takes her mother's opinion very seriously. Is she looking at you differently now? Mama Huntress fades away, leaving you and Huntress alone again. Not a second later, Claudette and Dwight storm back in, not alone for too long on this island. Time for a dramatic scene between the lovers. Shall we adjourn to the forest clearing for ambiance? You and Huntress stand holding hands in the forest clearing. Dwight and Claudette watch your intentions closely. Interactions closely. too closely. Hey, I really loved hanging out with you, but I think it's time. Time for... okay. I'm ready for this. Time for you to call me by my real name. Like my mother does. Will you call me Anna? Oh, that. Yes, of course. I think Anna is a beautiful name, and you're a beautiful person, Anna. Francois, did you know that I'd like, do you know what I'd like to do right now with you beneath the moonlight? I'm feeling, the name changed. I'm feeling closer to you than ever before, and there's nothing I'd rather do right now. She averts her eyes. Does this mean what you think she means? Nope, she's looking right at Dwight and Claudette. Chop up those two fools with you. Get him! Get him! Absolutely. Do we lean into this? Do we lean into this? Man, my killer main instincts are coming out. Do we lean into this? I think we do. I think we go after. Listen, I was nice to you guys right up until the let's summon the Huntress's mother to come try and fuck it all up. If you like that, my hatchet is as sharp as my love for you. Let's get bloody. Oh shit, guys! Oh fuck! They got toasted. They got toast. No, it's fine. They'll be back. It's a gruesome scene as you and the Huntress go to town on these innocent survivors who just wanted to help you guys out. We are being forced to help you. Can't hear you, hun, on account of the congealing blood in your mouth. Once you've made a mess of the survivors, you and Huntress look at each other with manic eyes. Shall we return to the cabin? I'd love to get you out of this beachwear into something a little less there. You just gestured to all of me. Thought you'd never ask. Okay. Sorry, I had my hand on my stream deck just in case. I don't think there's anything not safe for work, but I'm like, just in case. Once inside the cabin, Huntress strips off her keftan, revealing every curve of her muscled bod. You follow her lead, disrobing for the first time since waking up on the island. Yes, you've been sleeping in your clothes. No judgment. It's a strange new place. That's fair. You kiss, and yes, if you're wondering, it looks like she's gonna keep the mask on for sexy time. This is the part where I skedaddle. Decapitations? Sure. Tiger maulings? Love it. Dudes crushing other dudes in car crashes? Gotta have it. But hanky-panky? That I can't handle. I'll leave you horny kids to it. Something in French that I do not know. What, just because the Huntress speaks Russian doesn't mean I do. I speak Canadian French. It's a thing. Look it up. Ooh, I wonder. That's interesting. I wonder if any of the survivors speak Canadian French. I wonder if we can figure out who the narrator is based on that. Am I nervously running my mouth now just to give you two some alone time in the dark? Maybe. Stop me if you've heard this one. A hillbilly, a doctor, and a clown walk into a bar. Fine, we'll get back into it. Post doing it. Fast travel. You and Huntress lie together in the warmth of the fire. Everything is so perfect. You imagine Mama Huntress smiling down at you from beyond. It's kind of weird, my guy. Thank you, narrator, coming through for me on that. Then you realize that's pretty gross to imagine her having just watched all of that and tried to stop thinking about it. Yep. That was incredible. Well, obviously it was. Come on. It's like 3 whole days of holding back. You're telling me. The door to the cabin creaks open. You cover yourself with a blanket. Oh, God. A severed arm claws its way through the doorway, leaving a trail of blood in its wake. No, we've just walked right into a scene from a horror film. As soon as the people have sex, they die. Not when I'm around. Huntress procures a hatchet from out of nowhere. Was it in bed with you guys? The wriggling corpses of Dwight and Claudette follow their chopped off limbs. Slowly, the pieces of their bodies start to put themselves back together. No way. I knew they would be back. What the fuck? Indeed, my friend. You thought this island would let us die permanently? Haven't you ever played Left Dead by Daylight? It's true. That's why I wasn't worried. Come on. We have to get to the final scene. I mean, decision. This is, like, here's the thing. I kind of want to play this game. Again, this would make a beautiful screensaver. I want to see, like, how quickly you can complete this game with, not having to narrate everything out loud and just being able to read it. Because I really think the amount of time, because we're at 2 hours and 40 minutes, and we were at like an hour 50 before. So this is going to be like a solid almost 5 hours that we put into this game. So this is a much longer experience than what I thought it was going to be. Claudette and Dwight lead you and Huntress back to the empty beach. You both bask in the glory of being freshly laid. This sounds terrible, doesn't it? Some sort of laundry detergent, freshly laid. Actually, maybe that's good. Maybe I'll get my agent to start circulating that. The island is strangely quiet. No sarcastic remarks disguising a broken young woman from Spirit. No strange, wide-eyed stare from socially awkward Wraith. No threats of immediate violence from Trapper. Even Claudette and Dwight are tight-lipped. They seem almost zombified. Last day, you beautiful piece of meat. You've done so well. You're almost at the finish line. You didn't think I brought you all the way out here without a plan, did you? What kind of sinister body of salt water do you think I am? A whooshing of dark energy surrounds you and disappears as quickly as it came. The island noises begin to return. Birds chirp in the trees, the grass rustles in the light breeze, and oh look, the other killers are here at the fire pit to watch the finale ceremony. I can't wait anymore. The pomp and circumstances are agonizing. You're damn right they are, Anna, but listen, there is a procedure, okay? I'm gonna let the game do its thing. Claudette, you're telling me, stick to the Dwight, stick to the script, Claudette. Claudette, okay. So, Huntress, how do you feel about the newcomer? Are they everything your murderous little heart has ever longed for? Huntress stares you down for an agonizing moment. Could you imagine she's just like, no, and chops your head off? She steps towards you. My dear, I think this is true love. Come with me to the Red Forest. Let's hunt the woods together and have a home bustling with babies. We'll raise them as fierce warriors who can defend their family and home. In just a matter of days, you've gone from completely alone to being the start of a clan of warriors. I did not see that coming. Wraith starts to slow clap. Nobody joins in. Typical. The Spirit. Whatever. Love is a concept made up for the greeting cards industry. I'm out of here. Spirit floats back to her black lighthouse. Look behind you. It's Trapper. Huntress, you bested me. He turns to you and offers his leathery hand for a handshake. Congratulations, Francois. I don't shake hands with losers. Oh! Oh! The mic drop! Fucking roasted! Oh my god. We love to see it. We loved, listen. Just desserts, baby. Trapper, you're a fucking asshole. You fucking Chad bro looking. Oh. Trapper's eyebrows shoot up. And then he smiles. Did not see that one coming. You're alright, kid. I mean, I hate you completely. I want to kill you mercilessly. But you're alright. That's all we can really ask for, to be honest. But wait, you haven't said anything to Huntress. Laugh at her face? Oh, brutal. Brutal that that's an option. And I bet you that is, like, that's an achievement, probably, for, like, turning your love down at the last second. I love you, too. Yes, let's move to the Red Forest immediately. Is 12 kids too many? Maybe in this economy, but who cares? Your heart is overflowing with joy as you and Huntress embrace. Is this what you've been missing your whole life? A woman with shoulders the size of mountains who won't take off her bunny mask even during intimate times? Yes, yes, 1,000 times, yes. You stare into the sunset and picture your life together. Happiness is real. Huntress lifts her mask, and you finally lay your eyes on a breathtaking natural beauty. You know, the cabin I grew up in doesn't have the amenities of that luxury new beach house has. I'm used to living like a beast, bathing in the river, running wild through the bushes. But while telling you this, Huntress has left her bathing suit behind and entered the jungle. You haven't lived until you've been one with nature. I'm not going to say that. You chase Huntress through the woods, leaving behind your own bathing suit. Woo! Incredible. Incredible. Truly, truly a spectacular. Oh, I didn't mean to skip the credits. Shit, we're gonna watch them. Suck it up, guys. People worked hard on this game. So we're gonna watch the credits here, and then we are probably gonna end stream, and then I'll probably be back on later for some more games. I'm gonna look at. I'm gonna see like Warframe as far as what the see what the Nightwave challenges are and see if we can get a couple of those done. But yeah, I think this is a lovely game. I'm kind of intrigued to do all four, to be honest. Like I'm kind of interested in blasting through the rest of this game. Man, I don't know. I kind of want to do it like not on stream, because I feel like with like doing it on stream it takes so much longer to actually go through everything, because I have to narrate everything. So man, it's kind of a bummer, but at the same time it's like, I don't know. It's interesting. I might do it, I might not. We'll see how it goes. I want to feel like I got my money's worth out of this game, and I feel like there's just like objectively some weird shit going on. Especially with like Wraith. Like I feel like Wraith has a whole like other element to his story that like we didn't see because we didn't court him. But I feel like there's like definitively like other stuff going on that we just aren't getting to see because we're not, like, we didn't court certain characters. Which I think it's really just Wraith. I think Wraith, if you court Wraith, you get to sort of, you get in on this like mystery of the island. So I feel like the other three, they just don't really have that like vibe at all. But also, I don't really want to spend, because I bet you it'll be probably about 5 hours per playthrough. So I'm not sure I want to spend like 5 hours playing, like, or spend, you know, a total of 20 hours playing this game on stream. I don't know. That's tough. Thank God they have all their fonts copyrighted. Thank God. Heaven forbid. Oh, but I would really this game probably won't get a sequel, let's be honest. I would really love to see this game get a sequel. I feel like they have so many like available like original killers that they would have no problem doing another game that would be completely new, 4 new killers. They could do 2 like new survivors. You know, they wouldn't even have to get like the same survivors. They could just get like completely new people. And I don't know. It could be very interesting. It could be very interesting.